The tale of Nana Afia, the food seller who lost everything. Long ago, in a bustling village tucked between the rolling hills and deep forests of the African plains, there lived a woman named Nana Afia. She was a legend in her village, known far and wide for her delicious and mouth-watering dishes. Her food store was the center of the marketplace, always surrounded by villagers and travelers eager to taste her famous jollof rice, spicy goat stew, and the warm, golden fried plantains she served with a secret sauce. With every satisfied customer, Nana Afia's wealth grew. Her business flourished, and soon she owned multiple stalls, her fame spreading beyond the village. She wore bright, bejeweled clothes and gold rings that sparkled as brightly as the sun. Her home was a palace made of stone and wood, decorated with fine silks and shimmering beads. But despite her success, Nana Afia's heart grew as cold as the riches she accumulated. She became prideful, arrogant, and cruel. She would laugh at the poor, scoff at the sick, and refuse food to the hungry unless they paid her exorbitant prices. One day, as the market was bustling with customers, an old man, bent with age and draped in tattered clothes, arrived at Nana Afia's store. His eyes were sunken with exhaustion, and his voice was soft as he asked for just a small plate of food. "Please, kind woman," the old man pleaded, "I have nothing but this small wooden carving. It was my late wife's gift to me, and I offer it to you in exchange for a meal." Nana Afia, with a disdainful look, snatched the carving from his hands. "What is this worthless thing? I do not feed beggars like you," she sneered, pushing him away. "Leave my store, and never return." The old man, with a faint smile, said, "You will find that life has a way of teaching lessons, Nana Afia. Remember, wealth can be stolen by those who seek it without kindness. Beware, for the winds of change are coming." Nana Afia laughed off the old man's warning and returned to her bustling business. But little did she know, the winds of change had already begun to stir. In the following days, the marketplace grew quieter. Fewer people came to her store. Villagers who once adored her food now turned to other vendors, and rumors spread of Nana Afia's cruelty. One by one, her food stores were abandoned, and her customers vanished. The wealth she had built slowly started to slip through her fingers. Her riches began to fade as if the very earth had swallowed them. Then, one fateful night, disaster struck. A massive fire, unlike anything the village had ever seen, tore through Nana Afia's grand house. The flames consumed everything, the silk curtains, the golden furniture, the treasured jewels she had hoarded. Nana Afia watched helplessly as her world burned to the ground. When the fire finally died out, all that was left was ash and charred ruins. With no home and no wealth, Nana Afia found herself on the cold, hard streets. Hungry, broken, and ashamed, she wandered through the village, hoping for someone, anyone, to show mercy. But the villagers who had once flocked to her store now turned their backs on her. The rich would not help her, and the poor, who had once begged for scraps at her store, now ignored her pleas for food. They remembered how she had once mocked them. Days turned to weeks, and Nana Afia became a shadow of the proud woman she had once been. One evening, after a long day of begging for food and receiving only scorn, she stumbled upon the old man again, sitting by the village's dusty road, his wooden staff resting beside him. This time, Nana Afia did not sneer at him. Her pride had been shattered, and her heart was full of regret. She knelt before him and, with tears in her eyes, she begged, "Please, forgive me. I see now that I have wronged so many, and I have lost everything I held dear. Please, tell me what I must do to change." The old man looked at her with a twinkle in his eye. "You have already learned the greatest lesson, Nana Afia," he said. "True wealth lies not in what you can hold in your hands, but in what you give to others. If you seek to rebuild your life, you must do so with a heart full of kindness and compassion. Only then will you find peace and prosperity." With newfound humility, Nana Afia set to work rebuilding her life. This time, she did not focus on gaining wealth but on offering kindness. She went to the sick, shared what little food she could gather with the hungry, and helped those in need. Slowly, word of her transformation spread, and soon, the villagers returned to her, not because of her riches, but because of her generosity. Nana Afia opened a new food store, but this one was different. It was not lavish or grand. It was simple and humble, and she gave food to anyone who needed it, regardless of their ability to pay. She became known not for her wealth, but for her kind heart and the way she served her community. Over time, she found a new form of prosperity, a life rich in friendship, love, and respect. And so, the story of Nana Afia became a cherished tale, a reminder to all that true richness comes not from the gold you hoard, but from the kindness you spread. She had learned the lesson that no wealth is greater than a good heart, and no treasure is worth more than the love of others.